Okay, so let's start right in our child's pose. Move right into that lower back space. But remember, first thing in the morning, especially if your back is a little tight, you want to kind of just ease your way into it. Doing some shifting, maybe start on your elbows, and then slowly releasing your sits bones back toward your heels. Moving through your rib cage, letting your forehead reach toward the floor. And then letting that tailbone really settle back toward your heels. Walking your fingertips forward, take a nice deep inhale. Then as you exhale, try to settle your chest closer to the floor. And then on this inhale, take the right side of your body and try to walk your right fingertips longer than your left. And then reach that right hip bone back so you're lengthening that full right side. Then relax that right side. Now take just your left side and lengthen that straight out. Reach that left hip bone back. And then release that left side, both hands forward. Exhale, shift your shoulders. Move your knees in and tuck your toes at the back. Press away from the floor and settle your hips back to your heels. So now we're feeling the arches of the feet. And you can release your forehead here, or you can sit back further, whatever feels nice for you. We'll take a deep breath there. And side away. And then we'll take our left hand and reach it in toward the middle of our mats. And shift your shoulders just far enough to allow your right shoulder to drop underneath. Your palm is up, your shoulder releases to the floor, the right side of your head comes down. Your tailbone is still reaching up and back. Then you take your left fingertips and crawl them over to the right side of your mat. So you're looking underneath that left arm, make sure your chin is off your chest, you're releasing your right shoulder. Take a deep breath. And exhale. And then slide your left hand in underneath your left shoulder. Press away and take your right hand and reach it toward the sky. Then take your right fingertips to the back of your skull. See if you can draw that right elbow up closer to the ceiling, nudging it back at the same time so you breathe into that front chest shoulder space. Then again, those right fingertips will reach to the sky. As you come forward, your right hand will reach down the middle of your mat. Your left shoulder will slide underneath. You'll sit your hips back. You'll lower that left shoulder, the left side of your head. Your right fingertips will then crawl over to the left side of your mat. You'll reach the hips back, reach those left fingertips over. Let that left shoulder release toward the floor. Chin off the chest, neck long. Take a breath. Sigh away. Slide your right hand under right shoulder, press up. Take your left fingertips to the sky. Then bring those left fingertips to the base of your skull and nudge that elbow up toward the sky. Getting some space out of the chest and the front of the shoulder. Then take those left fingertips, reach up tall. Come back to your center, landing your table pose. Spread your fingertips wide, press away from the floor and round into your cat spine. Really feel your tailbone tuck under, your belly draws up, and your chin comes toward your chest, your forehead gets heavy. Gently nod your head from side to side, keeping that cat spine. Then center, release, cow spine, drop your rib cage, lift your collarbones, lift your tailbone. Press away from the ground, round cat spine. Pull palms toward knees, drop it down, cow spine. Square your hips and shoulders in table, taking your right toe to the back of your mat. You'll press that right heel away. Your palms are pushing forward, getting some nice length through that right calf. Now, keeping your belly toned in and that right heel reaching back, see if you can just float your left knee off the floor. So we feel that core space engage. We hold on our inhale. Exhale, you'll push away from the ground and take your left heel up to the sky. Chest reaches through towards your right eye. Lower your right heel. Reach your left heel up. Hold, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come out to your plank. Tone your belly space. Bring your right knee down into table. Shoulders away from ears. Actively push that left heel back at that leg. Take a breath. Now make your hands really active. That left heel stays active. Lift that right heel. Find that nice core strength there. Then you push away from the floor. Take that right heel to the sky. Looking back at left toes. Reach your chest through. Let your left heel reach toward the floor. And then slowly just extend that right heel up. Three-legged dog. Exhale, come out to your plank. Find that nice strong core. Inhale. Exhale, press up to your full down dog, letting your chest reach through. Then look forward toward the front of your mat. Move your body to the front, settling your feet hip distance apart. Spreading your toes. Let your chest drop toward your softened knees. Let your arms fold over the top of your head. Releasing through the spine. Take a breath, inhale. Bring your hands to your shins, find your flat back. Lift your tailbone, lengthen the back of your knees. Again, we fold. Inhale one more time into that flat back. Lengthen that spine. Then you'll soften into your knees. Bring your hands to your thighs. Engage those inner thighs and lift your heart forward. Roll your shoulders back. Reach your fingertips down. Find your mountain. Feel the soles of your feet filling in. Inhale, reach up tall and hold 3 fingers. Now use your right hand to draw your left side up and over to the left. Look underneath that left arm to integrate. Breathe, inhale. Exhale, lift up tall. Left arm draws your right side over. We're going to peek to our right. Inhale, we move back to the center. We move the hands to the heart. The shoulders release away from your ears. And exhale, you sit into your chair pose. Heart is lifted forward, turning into the waist. And then we release into our fold. Lift the hips just to proud. Keep your right foot forward. Take a long step back with your left. Crawl your right toes a little forward. Reach the front of your left hip forward. Lower that left knee to the floor and drop the toes. Press the toes of the left foot down into the floor as you continue to reach your left hip forward. Make your right foot active. Bring your shoulders up over your hips. Press away from that right thigh to give your back a little bit of a back bend. Hold, inhale. Exhale, release forward. Bring your fingertips to the floor. If you have blocks, you might bring them with you here. You'll press away from the floor. Lift your right toes. Move your torso back so you can pull that right tailbone back. Pull your toes in towards your shin. Lengthen the back of the knee. And then work your chest further down. You want to keep the sides of your waist still long, top of your head reaching forward, and then you can add a reach of the arms. You can bring right hand onto right thigh if that's a better position. Hold, inhale. Exhale, bend your right knee. Bring your fingertips to the floor, tuck your left toes, lift the knee. Shift the weight off your right hip and then spring forward with your left. We meet back in our fold, we take a breath in down. We bring the hands to the shins, lengthen into flat back. Soften the knees, hands to thighs, so our spine is still long. We press and lift that torso tall, roll the shoulders back, find your mountain. Engage those inner thighs, fill it all the way up. This time as you fold 3 fingers, opposite pinky finger to the front, so it feels weird. Left arm draws your right side over. You peek under right arm. Inhale, we lift up. Right side draws the left side over. We peek to our left. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, hands move to heart center. And we release to our fold. Lengthen the spine again. This time, the left foot stays forward. Right foot does that big step back. We wiggle the ball of the right foot off the left toes forward, trying to create as much length between our feet as we can. We lower that right knee to the floor and drop the toes. Actively press the top of your right foot into the floor. Feeling that length through the front of that right hip. Then move your hands to your thigh. Draw your shoulders back a little bit, pushing away from your thighs. Gaze moves a little upward. We breathe into the front of that right hip. Inhale. And exhale. And then we bring fingertips to floor or blocks. We shift the weight back. We draw the left toes in. We feel the left hip bone pulling back. You can have left hand on that thigh if you'd like. You have that long side waist. You hinge into that left hip crease, taking that long spine forward. Left toes pulling towards your shin. Then you move your hands to any degree that you can maintain long spine, opening up the back of that hamstring. We breathe, inhale, and exhale. Then we soften that left knee, bring our fingertips to the floor, tuck your right toes. This time we shift forward and step back. Here's that plank pose. Exhale, press up and through to down dog. Active press off your fingertips. Inhale, come forward to your plank. Feel free to bring your knees down here if you'd like. We'll hug the elbows to the ribs. Soften the ribs down to the floor. Send your elbows forward, shoulders back. Again, we press down the tops of the feet. We open through the front of the hips. Top of the head feels like it's trying to touch the ceiling. If you have a little more space, you can move your hands in, lift your elbows up into your cobra pose. Breathe, inhale. Exhale, lower down. Slide your hands to the sides of your body. Tuck into your belly. You're going to press to knees, tuck your toes, lift into down dog. Full breath, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, look forward. Hands and toes move to the front of your heart. Head and chest fold. Take a long inhale. Hands to your shins, a long spine, we lengthen. We soften the knees, either with hands to thighs or drop to the side. We lift the torso top. The shoulders pull away. We find our mountain. Inhale, we reach, folding 3 fingers. Right side draws the left side over. We peek to our left. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, left arm draws right side over. We peek to our right. Inhale, we lift again. Exhale, hands move to heart center. Shoulders drop away. Bring your weight to your right foot. Left foot takes that long step back, and then we'll rotate open that left foot. So that left pinky toe parallel to that back edge, right pinky toe parallel to that side edge. We'll take a breath. Release your shoulders off your ears. Bring your arms forward. Now we're going to lift that right hip. You're going to hinge into that right hip crease. Reach your right fingertips forward. Just feel that lengthening through that right hamstring. Then slowly lower your right hand down, maybe to your shin, maybe to your ankle or the floor. Try to take that left shoulder straight up over the right. Continue to lift that right hip bone up and back. Of course, you can always put a block in here. Place it behind your right ankle. Rest your hand there. Then bend into that right knee. Pull your left arm back. Bring your right arm forward. Now stack your shoulders over your hips again. Draw your shoulders away. Make your arms strong, but the shoulder blades relaxed. Press your feet. Make them strong. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Push away from your right foot. Reach your palms to the sky for gentle warrior. Then take that left arm, either drop it behind your back or slide it down that left leg. Take that right knee, give it that bend again. Look up at your right palm and reach it up and over. Open that right side rib cage. Peaceful warrior. Hold, inhale. Now push away from your right foot. You're going to take big windmill arms. Rotate that left hip. So come up onto the ball of the feet. Bring your fingertips down to the floor. Shift your weight forward. Step your right foot back and find your plank. Tone into your belly space. Inhale. Exhale. You're going to take that right knee and let it hover under your hip. So we're toning that belly space. Then you press away from the floor, take that right heel up, extend it as you reach that left heel toward the floor. Try to even out your shoulders. The right one's going to try to stay rotated up. Then come out to your plank. Tone into your belly space. Inhale. Choose knees or toes, elbows, hips, shoulders back. Maybe you go to an up dog this time, or you stay with that cobra or sphinx pose. Breathe, inhale. Exhale, we lower. Hands pressed alongside the ribcage, tone your belly. Right, you press up, tuck your toes, lift through to down dog. Lift the tailbone, deepen the heels. If you want to pedal your heels, nice place for that. Maybe turn your head and peek under each arm. Then we'll take one more inhale. We look forward, hands and toes move to the front of your mat. Chest lowers toward thighs. We have nice strong feet here. Take a breath. Bring your hands to your shins, a long spine we lengthen. Soften the knees, long rib cage, lift the torso up. Inhale, we fill, fold in 3 fingers the funny way. Left arm draws right side over, we peek under the right. Inhale, we lift. Right arm draws left side over, we peek to the left. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, hands come to your heart space, shoulders release away from your ears. And that tone belly space, weight to your left foot. Right foot does that long step back. Then you turn your right toes open. Pinky toe parallel to the back edge, left pinky toe parallel to the front edge. We're lifting that left hip bone, lengthening the back of the leg. Reach up, inhale. Release your arms out wide, exhale. Hinge into that left hip crease, reach out as far as you can. Pause there to just lift that left hip, finding that length. And then lower that left hand down, reach that right hand up. Working towards stacking those shoulders, look at right hand. Hold, inhale. Then bend that left knee. Right arm pulls back, lifting your torso. Left arm forward, shoulder blades drop, but arms get active. Feet are pressing away from each other, and we're looking toward our left hand. Hold, inhale. Exhale. Push off your left foot, reach both arms up, gentle warrior. Release your right arm down the side of the leg or across your lower back. Bend that left knee again. Look at left palm. Reach it up and over. Opening that rib cage. We breathe. Inhale. And exhale. Then we release the right arm. We do those big windmill arms, rotating right hip forward, fingertips to the floor. Shift your weight forward, step your left foot back, find your plank. Turn those biceps forward, find that strong center. Bring your left knee to hover under your hip, feeling that core. Push away from your hands, your left heel comes to the sky, right heel drops down, and then extend that left leg up. Try to even out your shoulders. Hold, inhale. Exhale, come forward to your plank. Tone belly space, knees or toes, elbows, hips, shoulders back, up dog, cobra, sphinx, whatever works best for you. Inhale, we lower. Hands to the sides of the waist, tone belly. Exhale, we press up. We lift through to our down dog and take a breath. Maybe pedal those heels, peek underneath your arms. One more inhale and exhale. Then we look forward. We move to the front of our mat. Settle your feet hip distance apart. Let your chest lower toward your thighs and find your breath. Exhale, move your hands to your shins. So if you do have a block, you might move it to the pinky toe side of your left foot. Snuggles right into your foot. Soften your knees, tone your belly. Long spine, we lift the torso. Inhale, we fill. Fold 3 fingers. Exhale, right arm draws the left side over, pushing left hip. Inhale, we lift. Left side draws right side over, peek to your right. Inhale, we lift. Here we bring hands to heart, shoulders away from ears. We bring our weight to that left foot. We lift our right knee up. Tone into your belly space. Then you'll take your right toes and bring them either over onto that block if you're using a block, or maybe to the floor, crossing at your shin bones. Then you bend into your left knee. You squeeze your inner thighs and start dropping your tailbone. Find your focal point. Now see if you can lift those right toes. Maybe kick the block out of the way if you have a block there. Now feel like your calves are squeezing into each other as well. Hold, inhale. As you exhale, lift your heart halfway up. Bring that right ankle over your left thigh. Drop your right knee to the side. Then see if you can sit again in that figure 4. Find the sides of the waist. Hold, inhale. Palms pressing helps bring our center together. Inhale, lift up. Bring that right foot up, step it back. Rotate right foot open. Release your arms forward and back. Hinge into your left hip crease, reach up. Lower left hand, reach right arm up, stacking shoulders. Bend left knee. Pull right arm back, lift, warrior 2. Shoulders off ears. Strong legs, strong arms. Press out, gentle warrior. Release right arm. Bend left knee, look at left palm, reach. Look up toward the sky. Release right arm, big windmill arms, come forward. Rotate that right hip. Shift your weight. Step your left foot back. Find your plank. Hold, inhale. Exhale, right knee hovers under the hip. Push away from the floor, right foot extends to the sky, 3-legged dog. Come out to your plank. Knees, your toes, elbows, hips, shoulders back, up dog cobra. Breath, inhale. Exhale down, tone your belly space, knees or toes. Exhale, we press through and into our down dog. Maybe pedal those heels. Take a long breath, inhale. Exhale, side away. Look forward, hands and toes front of your mat. If you're using a block, it's now next to your right pinky toe. Whatever height works for you. Chest lowers toward thighs, we breathe inhale. Hands move to your shins, a long spine, we lengthen. Bend your knees, tone your belly space, lift your ribcage up. Inhale, we fill. Pull in 3 fingers the funny way. Left arm draws right side over, we peek underneath. Inhale, we lift. Right side draws left side over, we peek that way. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, hands to heart, shoulders off ears. Weight to your right foot. Left foot does that crossover. Find your focal point. Now, as you bend into your right knee, you're squeezing your inner thighs, just like you're sitting cross-legged. When you're ready, if you lift your left toes if you can, maybe move them, walk away. Now squeeze that left calf into your right shin. Hold, inhale. Press up halfway. Slide that left ankle up. Drop it out wide. Tone your belly space into your figure four. Keeping your heart lifted forward. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Press up. Left knee comes up. It takes a big step back. We rotate that left hip open and release the arms forward and back. Hand into your right hip crease. Go forward. Reach your right hand down, left arm up. Look up. Hold. Inhale. Exhale. Bend right knee. Left arm pulls back. Torso lifts. Warrior two. Cat strong. Press off right foot. Reach up. Gentle warrior. Release left arm. Bend right knee again. Look at right palm. Reach up and over. Peaceful warrior. Press off right foot. Big windmill arms. Rotate left hip forward. Shift your weight. Step your right foot back. Find your plank. Tone into your belly space. Bring your left knee to hover. Press away from the ground. Take that left heel to the sky. Reach your right heel down. Inhale out to your plank. Knees or toes, elbows, hips, shoulders back, up dog, cobra, sphinx. Breathe. A tuck of the toes. Press up and through knees or toes and then into your down dog. Long inhale, lift your toe. Long exhale, deepen your heels. Lift your heels, bring your knees out wide, find your child's pose. Nice work. Forehead might reach to the floor or fold your arms under your forehead. If your forehead is rested on the floor, maybe move your arms to the sides of your body. Feel your lower back space release. Letting your tailbone reach to your heels. Maybe do a little shifting. Find your breath. Exhale, back of the throat. One more long breath. And let it go. Round your spine. Bring your hips around. Move toward the front of your mat so you have plenty of room. Bring your knees with you. Soften your chin to your chest. Rounded spine. As you come to your lower back, your knees come up. You release shoulders back ahead. Grab your knees and make some nice circles. Go each way. Lower your left foot to the floor and bring your right ankle onto your left thigh. Shoulder blades stay relaxed as you lift left foot. You reach either behind left hamstring or shin. Draw it in. Try to peel your tailbone a little away from the floor so you get into that hip and lower back on the right. Enjoy that space. Exhale. Then release. Bring your right foot to the floor. Left ankle crosses right thigh, left knee to the side. Flex that left ankle, keeping it strong. Bring your right foot in. Again, behind the hamstring or around the shin. Hug it in close. Feel your lower back space reaching away from the floor. Tailbone coming up. Breathe into that space, inhale. Exhale. Release the pull on that right leg. Uncross that left leg. Find either your dead bug, your happy baby, or toes to the sky. Supported shoulder stand with a block or something underneath your hips. It's really nice here. Make sure that the back of the neck is lengthened. Soften the jaw, relax the space across the brow. Take a long inhale. Exhale. Inhale, we fill. Exhale, we empty. Then we'll soften our toes down. Choose your Shavasana space. Perhaps you drop your knees out into butterfly. Shoulder blades flat, maybe open palms, hands to belly, or over the top of your head. Maybe you choose knee knot pose or any variation of corpse pose. Allow your body to rest and sink down into your mat. Allow your breath to move in and out through your nose. Fill your lungs with each inhale. Empty with each exhale. Then we'll step our knees in and gently windshield wiper those knees from side to side, reaching each inner knee across toward the opposite ankle. Then we'll bring the knees into the chest. You can hold hugging those knees right here on your back, or roll it over to the side for fetal pose. One more breath. And exhale. Then move yourself into any comfortable seat. Remember, if you have your legs folded in, make sure you're not crossing your bones over. Move the front leg out. Do a nice shoulder roll. Let those elbows reach down toward your hip bones with open palms. Inhale, lift the sides of the waist. Maybe touching thumb and fingertips together. Exhale, reach your fingertips to the sky. Inhale, move your hands to your heart center. And then with a gentle bow forward, we say namaste. And I say thank you for joining me and enjoy this very lovely day out there.
Thanks.
Thanks, Keith.